Thank you for joining. I'm just waiting for some more people to join us before we can start playing the game. Hi, Gogo. Welcome back. This time we're gonna play something different. Since it's basically an idle game. It's not like one of those games that we've mostly played, but hi everybody. Hi Benosco, After Rolf. Can you guys hear the game? It's an idle game, so it stays on your desktop at all times. And yeah, I'm gonna see what it's like. And as always, I'd like your feedback on how this is. Hi Sniper, welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining. Hi Wind, hi KLG, welcome back. Is this a mobile game? No, it's not. It's not. It's a PC idle game. The reason why you're seeing it the way you're seeing it is because I only have game capture on my PC. But when you have it on, it's like the kind of game that is always on your screen. Whatever you're doing, you just have it on the side. Those of you who have played idle games before would know what I'm talking about, but it's a PC game, an idle PC game. Let's take a look and see what it's like. Every influence endures in... Wait, that disappeared? Okay, you are the spirit of the civilization. The invisible force that guides the world, leads civilizations through the epochs. I guess every run ends in one of many fates. A fate once unlocked never repeats. The world always reaches for one still unknown. Ah, yeah, the kind of games I've heard about. This kind of... You have heard about this? Okay. Yeah, guys, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Meet Fjord. On the Windows Edge sits Fjord, a living steel creature, your companion, and his eyes follow your cursor. Oh, I don't... I'm not sure if you guys can see the creature, but there's like this tiny creature that sits on this screen. I am not sure why OBS is not catching it, but that's what they're talking about. It's a circular, tiny, very cute creature that moves around your screen and you can carry it anywhere you want. So, yeah, on the Windows Edge, that's what they're talking about. Wait, what? Reach combo 100? Did we get that achievement? Okay. There it is. The first seal. Is that the seal? Plus 3 more from us. Seals take orbit around the Earth and speed up your world's growth. They are your power and currency. Are these the seals? 5 of these. Seal fusion. 3 identical seals fuse into one of a higher rank stronger than the 3 combined. The path to the Great Seals run through fusion. Press the button at the bottom right and fuse 3C into 1B. Right here. Fuse it. Okay, we got ourselves another achievement. So we turn that into 1B when we fuse them together. Speaking seals, here I am. Welcome back. It's not a phone game, it's an idle game. I am on my PC. Hi, welcome back everybody. Thank you for joining. Open up the shop tab below and press choose course. Pick 3 priority branches and the world will respond to them more strongly. Okay, let's open up the shop. Select the course. There's 3 there's political course where there's awareness, stability, and influence. I guess information, 25% influence. Information's important. Then we could get economy, because economy is important too. Awareness. Do we prioritize science or education? At least education, because education would have science as part of it too. I don't know if I'm wrong, but let's go with that. Buy an agenda. Pick your first agenda and buy it with seals. Agendas are permanent and they change the rule of the game. Okay. So buy this one, oral agenda, plus 998 population. So we're basically controlling, influencing the world. Hence influence, the name of the game. Population plus 998, influence plus 1. Enact. Adopt your first agenda. By the fire, the elder opened his mouth and time stood still. That's the words were living, or they were written. Interesting. Keep guiding the world. It will soon answer with an event. It will appear at the bottom, in the button at the bottom left. Yeah, I went with education. Yeah, you're right. Okay. What do I do now? Guiding the world. The entire screen feels so interactive, but it's just... Oh, did that do something? Did I catch something? What is that? Ground for the right. The reform would forbid separate confessional cemeteries. All the dead are interred in the common municipal grounds. The confessions insist canonical burial rites require... Oh, these words. I've never used these words before, so they're kind of difficult to pronounce. So excuse that. Consecrated ground. Families travel abroad to bury their dead according to the canon. Okay, make a choice. Move all burials to the common municipal cemeteries or keep the confessions right to separate cemeteries with their rights. What should I go with? First time seeing an idle game. Yeah, it just sits on your desktop all the time. You can have it launched, but whatever you're doing, and it's, I think, maybe kind of slow, but that's the point, because like it's an idle game. Their form before. I think move them. Population in your world score, it grows from clicks and stability, and the share of good is shaped by your choices. You made your first one. Okay, I made the first one. It's like it's like a heart beating. Three gauges. Awareness. The world understands stability. The world trusts influence your power. It decays every second. Feed it with events and agendas. So if we're not doing anything, the influence is gonna keep going down. Lose it along with stability, and the world splits apart. Okay. The world lives in epochs. Epoch, am I pronouncing it right? Runs its course. You choose its spirit, a light one, a dark one, and or the one fate whispers. The spirit rules the world until the next review. It bends the power of your touch, the might of your events, the pace of life, and every epoch you live through makes the world more generous. Seals from events rise in rank, and later age pays in great ones. As awake, he touches the world for you and charges events. His paws are weaker than your hand, but it never tires. Okay, and that's cute. 5 minutes of silence, and he falls asleep. The touches stop. Move the mouse or play a sound, and he wakes. Minimize the game, and he will call you. An epoch timer. Alright, 3 exclamation marks above his head. Escape to pause. Okay, grab him with my mouse and seat him on any window, hang him on the edges, toss him and he lands and holds on. If he's lost, the question mark cloud above the game window calls him home. Upgrades him in the shop's pet tab with the sprint seal, and he stays awake longer, touches faster, and wear hats. Oh, that is so cute. There's gonna be giveaways, yeah, at intervals like always, so... I see that Aries is not present in chat. He is, he's not talking. Aries, you're there, right? He did say something a few minutes ago. He is. Survive until the first epoch. Review and see what the world becomes. Influence. Okay. What is this? I'm still trying to understand how this works, because that's a lot of information. The voice of the dead. The Bioethical Council considers, may the medical data of the dead be used without the express consent of the family. The samples have been kept for decades. Cancer research would be hastened by 5 years. Families fear to learn the diagnosis of their forebears and hereditary risks. I think a good choice would be to have the family's consent, but then they may say no, and then the research is not going to go as well as it should, but then permit the use of data of the dead without family's consent. That's kind of that's evil. But I don't know, let's just go with the worst choice and see what it's like. Okay, did that do anything? What does this mean? There's shop. Right, we could... Negative news decreases population by 500. Free information. Opus, what is Opus? I've heard about it. Is it like an idle game as well? Can we fuse this? It says we can, so let's try and see what happens. Wait, did that do anything? I'm still trying to understand the game. It's a story game, very depressing. Oh. So I keep scrapping these and fusing more, I guess? Okay, I don't think that's doing anything. Eve, is this a new indie game? It is indie as no, you said idle. It's called The Influence. It does have a story. I feel like it's the kind of game where you control the population of the world, you influence it. And that's why it has that name. And you take control of the decisions that the people, the majority, all of the population makes, or the powerful people in the world make, and that leads to things that could be positive or negative. I think that's kind of a gamble, and it's because it's an idle game. It sits on your desktop at all times, and it is an indie game as well. Yes, an idle indie game that that I'm playing. It's called The Influence, and it's called Influence, not The Influence. And I have again attached the link to the game in the description box below. So I can see there's a pulse, there's souls 13.5k, and radiance is 49.1%. The screen size and orientation makes it suited to be a phone game, mobile game. The reason why that is because it's basically that's how idle games are supposed to be, at the corner of your screen, so you have you know, space to do other things on your PC. But I'm still on my PC. Oh, when I zoom in and out using my mouse, oh, that's the max it goes. Okay, I was gonna say it goes all the way in. That'd be fun, but it's an idle game, it cannot be that detailed. But should we decrease the population? Would that be good, or let's increase it? Let's do free information. The archives were opened and every man could read, yet not every man wished to believe, for truth at times is wilder than the tale. It's interesting the way it's been written. I thought I'm seeing Plague for a second. Is that another game? Okay, what if I drag this here? Ooh, that changes the color of the pet that's hanging. Okay, that's for the customization of the pet that is going to be hanging on at the corner of your screen. But there's an event. The UI of this game kind of reminds me of Plague. It does? What does it do? What does it do about this game? What do you mean? Like what the game is about, or are you talking about that other game that he mentioned? A robot is on the payslip. The union proposes a 10% tax on every automated workplace. The corporations freeze their expansion and move assembly abroad. Those who lose their work receive a retraining in the state program with a guarantee of employment. Well, it's AI taking over jobs. I think that's what it's about. Relieve companies of any levy on the introduction of robots, and bring in an automation tax to fund retraining. Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice for them to have people to have employment, or else it's they're probably gonna get mad, and there's gonna be, I don't know, there's gonna be some sort of rebellion. I don't know if this game can do that, but so with this. since it's an idle game, am I supposed to actively do something to trigger events and stuff? Or do they happen on their own? This game, you're talking about this, what does it do? Well, from what I've gathered so far, it's basically making decisions and influencing whatever happens to this world right in front of us. And there's events happening, random events that are coming up, and we are left with a choice. We're left with multiple choices, and we gotta choose one, and that may affect the world positively or negatively. But other than that, I'm still trying to understand. I wish the developer was here with us so that but they couldn't make it for this game. So I'm trying to understand it. Okay, if I scrap this and this. Wait. It did tell me that fusing, but how do I get to the next one? The next seal. The game concept is very confusing, not gonna lie. For now it is confusing for me as well, but I am trying to make sense of it. Maybe if you continue to play it and it stays on your screen, you start understanding it better. That's what I'm hoping. Oh, we've got new things in the shop. So there's cynical fashion that increases 15,000 plus 15,000 population. So there's going to be 15,000 more people, and plus 4 dark. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Wholesome cinema, too niche for me. To be honest, it is a bit complicated. I mean, I'm learning it along with you guys, so if you understand any part of it, please, that I do not, or that I have missed, please let me know. There's internet garbage. What? Internet garbage leads to minus 2 million population. But what if I go with this? Wouldn't everybody die? Or do I have more people? I think souls is what tells me the number of people that are in this world. And then if I go with this, it's probably gonna kill them all. I don't really know, guys. Let's do this and see. Oh, wait, we cannot. We don't even have this with this. We need more of this. And I do not know what R stands for. I was reading through everything, but I'm still kind of confused. I don't know if all idle games are like that. Barter. Plus 998 population. Small and medium businesses. Influence 3. Wait, the influence is good. And here, 2 light and 1 stability. Oh, there's no influence or light in this one, so I feel like this one's better. And man opened his stall to feed his house, and for the first time the labor was his own, not another's. Is this game kind of like World Box where you build a world and everything? It does look like that to me. It's like it's like you guide a civilization towards one of the 19 endings, and events give A or B choices. Chat can vote on, and there is Fjord. Fjord is like that character at the bottom of the screen, a pet that sits on the edge of the game's window and can be dragged onto any other window where he keeps clicking for you. So there's gonna be 19 endings, and there's gonna be decisions to make. So this was the notes I was reading from what the developer told me. You have to lead a world, and there is 19 endings. Depending on what choices you make, it's gonna be either A or B. it'll lead to one of those 19 endings for you. So it's just play around with the world. Do you want to increase the population by 998 more people? You do that. If you want to increase small and medium businesses, you could do that. If you want to do Monopoly, that's going to increase plus, that's going to result in plus 3,000 people. And your influence on the world will be plus 3. Dark, I'm still not sure what dark is. There's going to be a decrease in stability by -2. Slavery? What? There's an option for slavery as well. What the hell? Minus 100k population. There's infrastructure. If you choose infrastructures, there's an increase by 1 million population. And then there's things you can do for education as well, because that's what we went for. There's first school plus 998 population. There's superficial education. Grades over thinking. Well, that doesn't sound good. University funding. I'm not so sure which one to go with. So I don't really know, you guys. Should we do the first spin and then come back to it? Let's do the spin and then come back to it. Oh, and I have to mention, it's more like decisions you make and similar outcomes you get. Aries is saying, it's more like decisions you make and similar outcomes you get. Right? Yeah. Sniper is like, you really need to read everything in this type of games, and then eventually you will get the hang of it. Yes, it takes some time. Since it's a short session, it is kind of difficult for me to understand most of it at the moment. If it were a longer session, I would have, but it'll take me like 2 to 4 hours of, you know, playing the game to understand it better. But yeah, just comment and I'll add your names to the wheels. And yes, the developer provided me with the keys to this game as well. So I'll do some keys for this game that I am playing, and then some keys for another game, another one of the games I have for my list, But yeah, once you get the hang of it, Aries is saying, once you get the hang of it, there is no going back. That is why it is an idle game. I know some people who play idle games all the time. Do you mean idle games? Cyber is saying, yeah, it'll get you hooked once you understand how the game works. Okay, can we get the names, Aries? Yeah. I mean, this game is not like everybody's cup of tea, but like people who would who are readers like myself, or who are into, you know, world building, controlling the world, and population increase influencing whatever goes on would find this very interesting. I love how there's like the word kind of words they've used with the game. This game is cool for people who work at desks and around PCs. Yeah, I mean that's what idle games are for, so it'd be fun. We're gonna do 2 wheel spins and then we'll do 2 more after. And like I said, the developer has provided us with extra keys for this game, so you could win this game as well, the one that I am playing. Animated films. Oh, movie stream. Did I reply to that? My channel's more focused on like the games I play, so I don't know. It'd be confusing for people, but and would they even watch? Movies are long. People these days don't have I do. I love movies and I love stories, but people have a very short attention span. Did I add everybody? Let me know if I haven't put someone's name onto the list, onto the wheel. Yeah, that's everybody. Okay. Let's spin. Ooh, look who it is. I'm not a bot. Congratulations, you win the first key. And we can do another one since it's like 4 keys. I'm trying to get my dad to watch Project Hail Mary. I think he'd love it. Yeah, I haven't seen that movie yet, but I've heard of it. Ooh, wow, there's something with these names you guys use. It confuses the wheel. What do you mean? Okay, let's do another spin. Okay, let's go. Okay, we have another winner. Stand deep. Yeah, you win. Okay, let's go back to the game. Try understanding it a bit more. Oh, there's something happening. No? What is this? What does this mean? RS, I'm still confused. First win on your stream, really? Congratulations. I don't know, you guys. What do I go with? Increase in population, 3 light. Let's just do this. The temples of knowledge have opened up upon every hill. Rivers of silver flowed into them. Where the coin is there did seek shelter. Okay. What is up? There's something happening? Oh, there's like another circle around it. Another something's orbiting around it. This is this because we picked up another um uh awareness option from the education area of the shop? Is that what it's called? There's two events happening. Okay, we've got a first choice: a Friday without work. Pilot programs show with a 4-day week. Productivity falls by 5% and mental well being rises by 30%. The unions demand a law. Small businesses warn it cannot compete with the global players. Leave the choice to the employer with relief for those who pass over willingly. Set the 4-day working week as standard by law. 4-day working week would be nice. Friday without work. Yeah. What do you guys think? What should I go with? Would it be better to have a Friday off? Always have a Friday off, as well as with Saturday and Sunday, or leave the choice to the employer? If we were to leave it to the employer, I don't think it'd be a very good choice. Yeah, Friday off. Okay. Exam papers in the window. The Pupils Union demands that every examination paper be published a month before the date. Their argument: the secrecy of the question favors only those with tutors and insiders. The ministry fears the test will become a measure of memory, not of understanding. Wait, what? What's the point of an exam if the question paper is already revealed? What? 1 month before the actual exam? That means you just memorize stuff. You wouldn't even go through the whole thing. But it'd make things very, very easy for students, because imagine you're gonna go give an exam and you only focus on what's gonna be on there because you know what's gonna be on there. And you wouldn't study the whole course properly. That's what the students want, which is why it's saying the ministry fears that the test will become a measure of memory, not of understanding. Yeah, then what's it called? Rote memorization. They just memorize stuff instead of trying to understand concepts. So keep the paper sealed and the examining board independent. Publish the full bank of questions a month before the exam. Every student's dream. It is every student's dream. You're right, but that means they're not learning, they're not understanding, and when they grow to become something as adults, they would probably not be very good at their job because they won't have understanding of anything. So let's just keep the paper sealed. I think if I were a high school student still, I'd probably go with another option, because that would also be a dream come true for me, but not now. The game kind of does get fun, but there's still things that I think you have to understand better, and I think it'd get better. First thought to text natural interface connected in 1,000 patients. The implant stimulates cortical electrodes and translates speech intent into text, and ability to communicate after decades of silence. Oh wow. So that's like an invention? That's like a good news. People that are paralyzed patients, the ones that cannot speak, there's been an invention that helps them communicate after decades of silence. And then recognition accuracy is 96% after a 2-week personalized calibration for each participant. Malio Beaverton's like, so glad exams are behind me. Most stressed I've been. Yeah, I've been there too. I don't like that stress. I've been there way too many times, and it was never a good feeling. The wind is saying, yeah, for real. That's the mindset of it. Not a bot. Have you ever tried Samgyeopsal before, Eve? It's Korean barbecue. I have not tried it. So there's more light than there's darkness, and I don't know if that's Good. Evil drift is 43%. Goodness is 56%. So good, there's more goodness in the world. Flow is 0 per second. That's bad. Or is it not? I don't know. Is there something we can do for the economy? Working conditions gives us 3 light. Okay, population 30,000, influence +4, light +3, and stability +2. Let's do this. Let's improve the working conditions, I think. Thou said, oh, that's like the old English. Thou sad man is not a machine. And the machine grew quieter, and men had time to rest for the first time. Well, that's really good. Improved working conditions, more time off. Time for yourself. So that's good. See, that's how this game works. You gotta make better choices for the world. And like I mentioned before, there's 19 endings, and the choices you make determine what ending you get. Abdurrahman is saying, Evie, you should try to stream story games, and every stream you would do gets more progress to finish the game. I've done that before. I've done that with The Walking Dead, but I haven't had the time to continue playing. But when I do, I'll probably stream it again. I want to stick to the light, or are we supposed to keep a balance of it? Those are the questions for the developer, but unfortunately he's not present, so there's no way for us to know. Let's look at the stats. Okay, we just actually did. Secret knowledge. Is this I don't think we can. Negative news? I don't wanna barter. How about we do barter, increase the population to 998, and then we do negative news, which decreases by half. Project Zomboid. I think I've heard of it. It's a great survival game, and the mechanics are so wild and realistic. Who's gonna gift it to me? I don't have it in my Steam library. And I don't like to claim those keys I give away. It's for the people that watch me, not for myself. Okay, let's do this. Grain for fish, hide for knife. So did men first know that they had need of another? Okay. I'm waiting for another event to happen, but I'm still not getting sealed. Like I used these and now we're here, but I cannot fuse this. So wait, I think it's clicking. Constantly clicking on there is what triggers an event. Oh, right. Now I get it. Okay. Wait. Now we have another choice to make again. What we've been discussing. Exam papers in the window. The Pupils Union demands that every examination... Wait, the same thing? What? Pupil Union demands that every examination paper be published a month before the date. Their argument, the secrecy of questions only favored those with tutors and insiders. The ministry fears that the test will become a measure of memory, not of understanding. Keep the papers sealed, and I think they're insistent upon having the papers leaked, which is why we're getting the same choice over and over again. So we're gonna keep it sealed, and we're gonna keep. Okay, every time we're doing this, we're using more of the these are, I don't know if these are seals, but it's seals up there. Seals is the currency. This, I don't know what this is, but with every click we're using more of these, and this bar is going further ahead, and I think it'll eventually trigger an event. but I hope I don't run out of it before I can trigger an event. You know, I don't think it's doing anything. Okay, is there... Do we have the news? Let's... It's not... It says 3, but I don't... See? 3... News report? I don't know. Monopoly. Okay, 3k increase. I've already done this. I mean, I know there were instructions in the start, but I feel like they weren't enough to make me fully understand, like, the purpose of everything. What do you guys think? So, should there be more instructions? Or should there be instructions popping up every time we're doing something to help us understand the game better? I mean, I do understand the choice-making part of it, and this bar going up until an event is triggered and for us to make a choice, but other than that, I'm confused. Are you guys confused as well? More instructions needed for sure. KLJ agrees. Okay. Yes, that's what I was thinking. Abdur Rauf is like, yeah, popping out tips would be great, super great. Okay. Yeah, that's for the developer when he watches the WOD, the VOD for this live session. But yeah. Oh, we're about to have another event, and once we get to that, we can move on to the giveaway. Sandeep is saying it should have dynamic instructions depending on what you are doing. Typer is asking, is there also missions or objectives in the game? Well, that's a good question. I am not sure, but there's things you can get from the shop and stuff. Also, I wanted to clarify the reason why I'm saying your usernames out loud is when the live session gets uploaded, the live chat is not instantly available for the person who views it later to see. The live chat takes about 24 to 48 hours to process, which is why if the oh, we got an event. If the developer is gonna come watch the live session, he will not instantly be able to see whatever you guys are typing. So me reading it out loud helped the developer get an idea of all that was going on. The event is saying every game should give players more knowledge. Yep. Without notice, we have another choice to make, and this I'm gonna make the final choice since we're almost out of time as well. It's been 55 minutes. And then we're gonna do the wheel. Without notice, it says platform practice the shadow ban. The post is seen by its author but hidden from the other's feed. Complaints of censorship grow. Complaints of censorship grow. No one knows whether he's banned or merely unpopular. The reform would require notice of any restriction of visibility with the cause given. Okay, someone's getting shadow banned, and the population, there's no way for the population to know. Hi Round, welcome. Thank you for joining. We're about to do a giveaway for this game. We have the keys to this game provided by the developer, and so yeah, someone's getting people, I think authors are getting shadow banned, and there's no way for the population to know whether this person's actually banned or it's just because they're unpopular. And the reform is that if you're gonna restrict someone's visibility or shadow ban someone, you should announce it and give a reason for it so that nobody's confused whether it's unpopularity or if it's actually because that person is being shadow banned. And the two choices are: require platforms to give notice of any restriction upon a post's visibility, and the option B is keep the platform right to silent moderation of content. This would be more like the government controlling the people. This would be more like something that would happen when it's a democracy. What do you guys think? What do you favor? As something that would be more towards democracy, or something that leaves the government, the politicians in charge? In charge, not in charge, but in charge. Abdurrahman is like, yeah, the government should control people. Really? I was expecting y'all to be like, no, if you're gonna do something, let the people know. Are you part of the government? Is that why you're saying this? I'm trying to make a choice. Makes me want to go with A, but then yeah, I want to go with A. Let's just do A, because that seems like the right choice. Hey Eve, Eve, what's your favorite Marvel movie? The most recent one, because I guess that's the only one I've seen. I've seen other ones, but haven't finished them because I wasn't enjoying any of those. I'm not a fan of action movies, so it's. I mean, yeah, I'm not into. I won't comment much because there may be Marvel fans here, but I'm not into that. But the most recent Spider-Man movie, I watched it and I liked it a lot. So that one's probably my favorite because that's the only one I've properly seen. So yeah, I guess I think that's it for the game that we're playing. Now we're gonna move on to the wheel. Do a spin twice because there's 2 more keys. We've got 2 more keys, and whoever wins gets the key to this game, since the developer has given us the keys for it to give away for you guys to have. Okay, Aries, can I have the keys? Oh, not the keys. Oh, what am I saying? What's up with me? I think, guys, I'm tired. I'm tired today. But can I have the names, Aries? Well, the giveaway is only for this game. Well, that depends on the number of people here, and we could add one more game, a different game, for the final spin. But these ones are like the current spins are gonna be for this game. Just joined. Welcome, nobody. Thank you for joining. We're done with the game. We were playing Influence. And we're also giving away keys for that game. We've got 4 keys. 2 have been given out. We've chosen the winners through the wheel spin. There's 2 more keys for it, and I'm not a bot. Don't take too much longer. You're straining yourself too hard. You're not invincible. I'm not invincible. Yeah, I'm not invincible. You're right. I've been talking so much. I think I need to give it a rest, you guys. I've been talking all day long. And I think my voice does sound a bit different because of how much I've been talking, and yeah, my voice box is tired. It needs a break. It does. I'll opt out of this one. Okay, we're gonna take off Manlio Beaverton's name. I'm gonna spin for the rest. I think we have the names now, which I'm gonna copy over. And then I'll spin one more time. So there's 2 spins for this game since we have 4 keys. Okay. Let's shuffle. And let's go. Eve, can you try Project Zomboid? It's a cool survival game and the mechanic. Oh, I'm always struggling with the pronunciation of that word. Mechanics of the game and the gameplay is wide. Yeah, I'll try it once I get it. I don't have it just yet. Round more. Are you watching? Oh my god, you guys. You guys cannot see the view. That's how tired I am. Okay. I spend it and I put everybody's names in. But yeah, the first one winner. We're gonna spin one more time, but this is the winner of the first time I spend. The one that was, I'm sorry, it was invisible. Yeah. Okay, round more. Do we have you in the chat? Yeah, you win the first key. Now we're gonna spin for another one. Congratulations. But I'm sorry, you guys. I thought I had the screen up. Okay, let's spin one more time. Am I missing someone? Wait, Gogo. We have Gogo here. Who else do we have who has not had their... Gabrielle? Gabrielle's on there. Okay. Okay, I guess that's everybody. Yeah, that is. Okay, I'm gonna spin one more time. And your name is on there. Oh, I'll take it off. I'll take off your name. Shuffle. And spin. Oh, for a second I was like, wait, he cannot get 2 keys. It's for the same game. But now we've got... wait, haven't you won already? Did you win this, Sandeep? I think you did, and it's the same key. Yeah, respinning. Sorry, it's the same key. So I'll have to respin because you already have the key to it. Yeah, the same game. I think I should have taken those names off, but let's just hope it's not. I think you need to change your username then. Oh, okay. Because I'm not a bot one too, right? Mano, you win. What did he win though? The game that I have been playing, it's called Influence. The developer provided us with extra keys to this game, and yeah. Congratulations, Mano. You win another game because you won in the last session as well, right? Let me look at the number of participants, and we could do one more game, I think, because there's a lot of people watching. But this one's gonna be a random game, not the game that, because all of the 4 keys to the game have been given out. So this one's going to be for a random game, the last spin. Does anyone want their names put on? I'm sure Mally will be certain would want to enter since it's a random game now. There's enough people watching, so I'm thinking, why not one more? Let's do one more. And this is not Influence. Let me clarify. Influence keys are all given out, have been won. Now it's for a different game, a random one. I see a couple of new people. Can you guys please subscribe if you're new here? I do giveaways every single day. Or every other day. If I'm not live, I'm probably not available, but almost every day. or every other day. I'm doing giveaways, and all you gotta do is stay throughout, and you could win a key. Okay, we got Nero. I think. Who care? You're already there. You're already on the wheel. Am I missing someone? Did I not put your name in? Let me know before I spin, before it's too late. I'm gonna give you 5 more seconds to let me know if your name's not on there. Pinosco and nobody. Are they even watching? Yeah, you're here, okay. Nobody, are you here? That's a funny name. Is nobody watching? No, there's so many people watching. Okay, maybe not funny, but I find it funny. You guys don't have to. You are on there. Who? You're already on there. Do you not see your name? It's right here. You cannot add anyone's name more than once. See, that's you, Hookah. That's you over there. Okay, I think everybody's on the. Yeah, a condition for you to get the game you win is you gotta subscribe. Oh, we have. Am I too late? Okay, try to be on time, please, please. But since you're always, almost always there to support me, I'll put your name on. Wait, I think there is 2 entries for nobody. Let me take one off. Yes, please like the video. It does help, but subscription helps more than anything else. You guys subscribe to the channel. Okay, I'm gonna spin. No problem. Good luck, everybody. Okay, Abdurrahman, you win. Congratulations. I'm sorry to the rest of you, but there's more giveaways happening. You, if not today, you'll probably win a key in another giveaway because there's not a lot of participants a lot of the times, and you have a huge chance of winning. But congratulations to me. Yes, congratulations to you. You know what to do. Join my Discord server. That's where you claim the key. You can message Aries, or Aries will message you himself, and he'll send you the key. It's gonna be a random game, so he'll let you know. He'll let you know what game it. All winners, please send me. Yes, all winners, please send Aries a message. That's for after the session's over, and for me to tell in the next session. But not for now. Congrats. Let's go. Okay, that's it, you guys. That's it for today's session. It was an interesting idle game that we played, but there's a lot of things that need understanding before you can actually fully start to enjoy this game. But it's fun. It's fun influencing, controlling the world, and it's a game that sits on your screen all the time while you're doing other stuff. So, of course, Mano, I'm happy to see you here, and I hope you keep joining. Get some good sleep, Eve. I will. I really do need some rest. Thank you guys. Thank you for always supporting me, and I'll see you next